So today we are going to talk about leadership and success. And we have with us an experienced person who has been in this year for so many years. We have with us a great leader, Sangeeta Chaudhary. Sangeeta, welcome to this interview. A short interview, but a lot of things can be learned in this interview.
Thank you.
Can you guide us what according to you is actually success means?
Success is something which an individual should enjoy within themselves. If he or she is passionate about what she does, I'm sure success will follow. But if your heart is not into the work, I'm sure success is not going to look at you. So any person to be successful has to be working from the heart. His soul, his heart and soul should be there in the work.
So your mind and your heart should be...
Yeah, a complete package of your mind, body and soul.
Correct. So, is there any formula for success? If a person wants to achieve something different, what should be
the formula is you have to work hard. Your heart has to be there in whatever you do and give 100%.
Correct.
This is the formula.
Yeah. Unless and until you are a leader and you don't have a team, chances of your success are very less, and it can be a simple dream. What's your opinion on that?
I certainly and truly agree with you. These 5 fingers are not alike. Okay, if these 5 fingers are together, I'm sure I can do much better. Okay. Similarly, if my team of people, if I do not have a team of people to work, I'm definitely not going to be successful. And whatever I am today in this place is because of my team and whatever faith and confidence they have instilled in Gargis is because of what I am here.
So, from your experience, what are the characteristics or specific traits that the leader should have?
A leader should be very positive in his approach.
Okay.
He should have trust and confidence in his people. He should give others chance to grow. He should impart knowledge of whatever he or she has, and he should not be insecure. The moment feeling of insecurity comes, a leader will never grow. So in my case, when I opened the salon, I told everything to my staff that about what I learned. So tomorrow if I have to go out, okay, my work doesn't stop. The work goes on. In many other cases we see that people are scared to impart knowledge. Okay, in my case, whatever I learn from the trainings that I get from outside, I come back and impart it to my employees so that they can do the same thing as what I can do. So tomorrow if I am not present, my clients don't feel that I am absent. They feel I am present.
You are a working woman and you dedicate yourself for your profession, which is your heartthrob or something like that. How do you balance between your family life and this work?
There is a lot of support from my family because as I said, my heart is involved, my heart is there in whatever I do. So this place is also like my house. So just as whatever treatment that I give home, the same treatment is given here. So I work with fully, my heart and soul in it, and there is a lot of support from my family members. Yes, I do balance. Whenever I'm at work, I'm 100% at work, and whenever I'm at home, I'm 100% at home.
So sometimes at home you get some calls related to work.
I do attend the calls depending on the priority and the urgency and importance of the calls that need to be attended. But if I know that I have to give a specific call a more importance, I definitely attend that call. But if I have to be at home with my family, entire 100% goes to them.
So you are interested in first things first and you balance that.
Yeah.
Okay, most important is in leadership success as well as in achieving our goals, the key to success is good relationships. Is there any insight that you can put forward?
Definitely, if you have to be successful in life, you really have to maintain good relationships, not only with the clients, but with also your team, your distributors, because everybody goes hand in hand. If I just treat my clients like kings and treat my employees like servants, there is no going to be a relationship between me and them. They will always, look at me from a different point of view. But if I have to be really successful in life, I have to treat and respect everybody equally. So whether it is our maid who comes to do all the cleaning of the salon, is also treated with equal respect, just as my clients are.
Yeah, great answer. What I'm interested in, if a person craves to be something, want to express his uniqueness, what should he go after? He should have big goals, big dreams, or he should lead a normal life?
He should just follow his heart.
Huh.
If a person follows his heart, I'm sure he'll be able to reach where he wants to go. But if he just follows others, he's not going to reach anywhere.
Can you emphasize?
Like for
a bit on
example,
this?
I was working in a corporate sector, but
Okay.
somewhere back of my mind, I always wanted to get into a salon business.
Mhm.
But if I never learned, if I never underwent any training, okay, if I didn't have that thing in my mind that I have to get into a salon business, I wouldn't be here where I am.
Okay.
So I did my training. I went for 2 years part-time course
Mhm.
while I was working, and then I opened my branch.
Okay.
So I followed my heart, and I knew that I had to open a salon.
Now, a different type of question. What should be our purpose of life? Whether we should just enjoy each and every day, or there is some unique talent that we have, some specific skill bestowed by nature. So we should try to be something different, or enjoy the life as it is. Yeah.
I feel you should stop existing and start living.
Hmm.
You should enjoy whatever you have.
Mhm.
Okay, whether it is the smallest, minutest thing, whether in terms of a smallest, simple phone that you have, not really running behind big gadgets.
Hmm.
If you're happy in using a small phone, you should be happy using that. And you should live life every day.
Okay.
Whatever comes to your share, you just should live that.
Mhm. And leading a family life which is happy, rejuvenating and all, is there any key that you can guide us?
Certainly, yes. If you have your participation in enjoying your family life,
Hmm.
I'm sure things will fall in place.
Hmm.
And there is an equal participation from the family members as well. So we enjoy life together in whatever we do. So whether it is watching a movie or cooking together or making
Okay.
chocolates, so life is full of enjoyment.
Okay. Now, if a person wants to achieve a particular thing in your life, correct? What are your suggestions? Because nowadays you will find people want everything easily, and most of the children get it easily. They want it as fast as possible.
I feel if people have certain things in mind and whatever is that they're looking, they should first write down what is it that they want and compartmentalize what they're looking at,
Okay.
and step by
Please.
step follow and try to achieve the goals that they have set for themselves.
Correct. Something different I want to achieve. At the same time, most important is the world is not supporting us. Generally, we do not get the support from the environment. It is like tough times never last, but tough people do. So what is the secret of that toughness?
It's basically faith in yourself, okay? The commitment, to your passion that you
Correct.
want to achieve
Mhm.
is all with what will get you there. There will be, resistance from people that, you should not be doing this or this will not work for you. But ultimately, you should do what your heart says.
Final question. What do you think, what according to you from your experience, is the purpose of our life?
Life is to enjoy queen size. If there is no purpose, then one should not be living.
Okay.
If God has given you a life, I feel one should enjoy it to the fullest. So the purpose of life is definitely to be yourself. Okay, you could help others, in achieving what they want. You could guide people to achieving their goals.
Okay.
At the same time, you could have a balanced life. Okay, between your work, your profession, and your family life.
Okay, from your guidance, I have one new question arising, and that is related to our theme. That is, most of the people you'll find they want something. They are craving to get something, but we have heard this theory that give us gain, and the more best you give, the best you are going to get in return. So what is your perception related to that?
I completely agree with you. Is how much you give is what you get back. So the idea is, to help people, understand and give them in terms of, the society where they're living in. So you could help people, to achieve their goals. And I'm sure things will definitely come back to you, not necessarily in cash, but in kind also.
Okay, so that was Sangeeta Chaudhary ending with the note that give us gain, and the best you give is always going to return. For becoming a tough-minded leader, you need to dedicate yourself. You must follow your heart, and ultimately it's a good character, it's good relation that adds to your success. Thanks.
Thank you so
and
much.
great future for you.
Thank you.
And it was a great interview and nice talk with you.
Same here.